You know, I really like tea.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a video which is kind of a follow-up with the aftermath of all that crazy stuff that happened yesterday with Counter-Strike Global Offensive and Team Fortress 2, all the source leaks, all the RCE exploits, the worries about viruses and hacks. Here today to talk about what happened. So as many of you know, yesterday I did a live stream urging people to keep playing Team Fortress 2 and assuring them that they would not get a virus by playing the game. They wouldn't get hacked, they wouldn't lose their items or their accounts, nothing like that. And the live stream blew up. We had so many people stop by and check it out. A lot of them argued with me and expressed a lot of concerns. Other people kind of were hesitant, didn't really know one way or the other. Some people kind of backed me up with what I was saying, etc. So it was pretty crazy. The size of the channel nearly doubled. I did not expect to attract that much attention by doing that, but it seemed to work out really well for everybody involved. Now, the reason I decided to do the stream was not just to cash in on publicity, try to get more views and subs or any of that. No. The reason I did that is because I actually work in computers. I've gotten a pretty decently extensive background in how computers are set up, how Windows works, how viruses, computer security, all of that goes on. And I knew that what people were talking about, getting viruses and getting hacked, to the extent that everyone was referring to with the Team Fortress 2 leak and the RCE exploit, that it was impossible. I knew that nobody could get a virus by doing this. And I was arguing with people about it, and they're like, well, prove it, play the game. And I was like, okay, I will download the game because I hadn't played it in months, and I'll do a live stream of it. And I did. And I played the game for 5 hours on stream and showed quite plainly that there was absolutely no risk at playing the game. And a lot of people criticized me for this. A lot of people said that I didn't know what I was talking about, which was not true. And I actually had another TF2 YouTuber, the African Redhead, stop by my stream and express his disapproval of what I was doing, trying to spread the message that TF2 was safe to play. I was basically at the time the only person who was saying that the game was safe. Everybody else was basically parroting what they'd been told, what they'd heard, what they'd read online, on Reddit, and on Discord, and Twitter, and wherever, saying the game is dangerous and you can get a virus and stuff. And I was like, no, the game's safe, it's fine. I know how viruses work, and I know that what people are talking about is actually not possible to do with computers. Because if this kind of thing was actually possible, we would have so many security holes in so many programs. And I knew that to be a fact. So that was why I was giving people the message, because I was tired of seeing all this disinformation, of seeing people fooled and misled. And most of the time, I don't think most people are being malicious. I think basically what happened is everybody heard what sounded like a scary rumor, and they just ran with it and basically fear-mongered everybody else. Now, most people don't really understand how computer security works. Most people don't understand how the internet and programs and stuff like that work. So, you know, I had just a little bit of expertise in this that most people didn't, and I thought it would be very helpful if I shared that to try and help calm people down. And initially, I was met with a huge amount of backlash. My live stream got massively disliked. People called me all kinds of dirty names. But I stood by my principle, and about 3 hours into the stream, Valve tweeted out, it was a retweet of what was tweeted by the Counter-Strike Global Offensive developers, that they had reviewed the security leak, and they didn't see anything that could actually be harmful. And later that night after I finished streaming, the Team Fortress 2 team tweeted out pretty much the same thing. And what they actually said was that the leak that there actually was old code from 2 to 3 years ago. So the leak that came out couldn't have even affected the current build. That's how crazy this whole thing was. People were going on and on about a leak that they didn't know anything about and saying you could get viruses when it had been only leaked a few hours prior. And the code was for stuff that was not relevant anymore because it was like 2 or 3 years old. Way before where we were now, and ignoring all of the previous updates. The whole thing really just didn't make sense, and basically came down to people just spreading all this misinformation that they heard and not really knowing anything about what they were talking about. A leak came out, And hours later, people are talking about getting hacked and getting viruses, even though it had only been a couple of hours since the exploit was supposedly found. So let me get this straight. You think somebody is going to make a virus and hack you in just a couple of hours based on new information? That is absolutely ridiculous. It's nothing more than science fiction. Add to that you can't just give somebody a virus and hack them through this type of exploit anyway. That doesn't even make any sense, and given the time frame, it would just take way too long, way more than a day or two, to make a virus and make a hack that would take advantage of this exploit, yet everybody's saying, don't play the game, it's dangerous. That was my main motivation for streaming, to just try and calm everybody down. And like I said, no disrespect to other TF2 YouTubers, but I was a little disappointed that most of them were making videos and saying, oh, don't play TF2 right now because you can get viruses and get hacked, when they didn't actually know that and they were just parroting something they heard and acting like it was the gospel truth. The only real exception I saw to this was Uncle Dane, and I admire him for the way he handled it. He basically said that what was going on was outside of his area of expertise and knowledge, but he wanted people to be cautious about playing the game because there could possibly be an issue that could lead to people getting hacked or viruses or whatever. Add to that he did his research and came back around to saying, oh, well, no, actually, I'm pretty sure this whole thing is for the most part fake and a hoax, and it's not really that dangerous like everybody says it is. It only took him an hour or two to kind of come to that conclusion. Whereas it took most people hours and hours to wait until Valve finally responded and the Team Fortress 2 team responded to say, oh, the game is safe to play now. Which is funny, people are saying the game is safe to play now. It was never unsafe to play, that's the whole point. It's not magically safe now just because Valve said it is, okay? It was safe the whole time. And I know some people will say, well, Kesh, you didn't know this. We waited for Valve to say something because we didn't know, but yet you were telling people to go play it when you didn't know it was safe. Well, that's not true. I did know it was safe. I didn't need Valve to tell me it was safe because I know how viruses and computer hacking and stuff like that works. You don't do it in just a matter of hours after finding an exploit, unless you have this huge team of people working on it and you've got the money funded to you by some third world government or some big hacking group. No little amateurs that are messing around with hacking in a video game like Team Fortress 2 are going to be able to make this amazing virus that's going to bypass all this computer security stuff in a matter of hours. It's absolutely ridiculous. You basically saw a less than 24-hour cycle of people hearing about blood in the streets, losing their stink over it, and then Valve comes out and says, wait, everything's okay, and then people are like, oh good, it's safe now. I don't know. I think the whole thing is incredibly silly, and I'm really glad that I made the video I did and did the live stream. I would not take it back. I'm very glad that I was able to help, and even though I got a lot of backlash, most people calmed down after Valve came out and said, oh hey, everything is okay. A lot of people actually came to me and said, hey, thank you for telling me because I was really scared and probably wouldn't have played the game for a couple of weeks or a month or whatever. But seeing your video and your stream and listening to what you were saying kind of helped calm me down and think about it a little more rationally. And I was really happy to hear that. That made me feel really good because that was my whole goal with the live stream anyway, was just to calm people down. So, and I'm glad I did it. So, anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I'm glad that everything turned out to be okay. I'm glad Valve came out and basically confirmed that this is a non-issue. I will be making some more videos about this. There are a couple of videos that have come out about talking about new hacks, which I plan to totally disprove. One fine fellow actually made a video about me and about my live stream, criticizing me for my actions. He did a really good job of getting my face in the thumbnail, so I'll probably be responding to his video here in a few days. What else? Yes, I'm gonna be making more Team Fortress 2 videos on all types of different TF2 content, so please tell me what you wanna see. Put it in the suggestions channel in the Discord server, link down below. Send me a tweet on Twitter, give me some ideas. Leave some suggestions in the comments. That would be awesome as well. I've made some loadout guide videos in the past. I will plan to make more loadout guide videos in the future. I plan to make more cool TF2 content, so please just let me know what kind of stuff you want to see. I also will be doing a live stream later this week, and yes, we will be playing with viewers, so be sure and stay tuned for that, as it is going to be an incredibly large amount of fun. Also, I'd like to take this moment to give a big thank you to our T-Squad Plus premium channel members, Big Dan, Quinn Nave, and Patchu07. Big thank you to these guys for supporting the channel on a financial basis every month. I really do appreciate it, and it helps make the dream possible. If you want to be shouted out at the end of our streams and videos, and you want to see your name up there and get some other really cool perks, please become a member of T-Squad Plus today for $5 a month. You can click the big blue join button down in the description. But yeah, that's all for now, guys. Till next time, I've been your host, Kess Gaming. You've been watching a video about the whole TF2 week follow-up aftermath bit. Until next time, I'll see you all at the top.
There goes a sight from my soul.